A study tip we all probably know quite well nowadays, but it all came from a 2006 well-researched study by Rediger and Kopic. And it basically says don't just read, but recall things all the time. Test yourselves regularly, because what you're doing is you're practicing or you're practicing what's going to happen in the real exam. That recall, you've got to recall your knowledge, haven't you? Often in exams, and you build neural pathways in your brain every time you go back to try and retrieve, to try and recall this information. So your brain gets used to, it's like walking through a field of grass and then you walk through it and the grass gets trodden down. That's like what's happening with your neural pathway every time we try to retrieve this information. So by the time you get into the exam, you're walking through this well-trodden, green, grass-trodden down pathway, easier to get to the information. And it's proven, like all these study tips, very well researched. So that's why in accountancy, we always teach you, then we follow with quizzes, learning questions, just because I know this study so well. And now we've introduced real exam questions. So you can actually practice proper past exam questions if you have the Ultra package, and we will mark it for you. But more importantly, give you the feedback as well. But this isn't an advert for Ultra. This is what you've got to do. Even if you don't do accountancy, make sure you don't just read a textbook. All the studies prove it. Make sure you're quizzing yourself afterwards, and your retention, your recall will get easier and easier every time.